สวัสดีครับคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านวันนี้เราจะเข้าไปดูกันนะครับว่าสระอในภาษาไทยใช้กันยังไงครับ Hello and welcome to Thai Letters. Today we'll have a look at the long vowel in Thai language. Okay, first of all, we'll have a look at การเขียน the actual writing of this consonant by hand, of course. Secondly, we'll see how to pronounce the vowel, so การออกเสียง how to pronounce it. And in the third part, as always, ตัวอย่าง examples of different representations with different fonts. The fourth part will then be การฝึกหัด so exercise for once in this lesson, just to practice a little bit, and then of course additional exercises on thailanguageprogram.com. So let's go right into it. If you haven't seen the vowel introduction yet, do that now, otherwise continue watching this very lesson. In the vowel introduction, you were introduced to the wheel of vowels, and the sara or the vowel is placed in the wheel of vowels, which goes from I, the whole range of possible vowel variety. It's placed between a and to the top left corner right here within the yellow circle. So basically, if you move your vocal cords from o to a, you will automatically have to move over the vowel, which is in between. So if I move now from o to a, listen to what happens. O. So between o and a, I went over, if I make it continuous, the vowel a. Or you can also go from a to a. Okay, anyway, this was introduced in the vowel introduction. So is the vowel we have a look at today. It is introduced by this card, sara, and some of you may wonder, oh, wait a minute, I've already learned this character. Anyway, that is true, but we have not learned the vowel yet, so I will go into that later on. But first, let's see again how to write this vowel. Basically, you start, as with all consonants that have one, with a circle. Sara, 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 okay. Excellent. You can practice this on an extra sheet of paper or on a PDF material provided in the exercise material on thailanguageprogram.com. Now, let's practice การออกเสียง a little bit, so the pronunciation. Whenever the vowel turns red, you speak after me. Or you can also always repeat sara, sara, sara. Okay, now let's see how it feels when we combine it with different consonants of middle class and low class group. So in the first example, ga gai plus sara leads to the syllable ga. Repeat after me, ga. Great. Then na nu plus sara leads to the syllable na. Repeat after me, na. Excellent. Da dek plus sara leads to the syllable, and now you can repeat after me, da. Okay. Ta tao plus sara again leads to, and repeat after me, da. Awesome. Okay. Mama, the low class consonant mama, which was introduced I think 1 or 2 lessons back, combined with sara leads to ma. So ma. Repeat after me, ma. Great. and ba blah plus sara leads to, repeat after me, ba. Great. Okay, and let's do other combinations with basically what appears to be just low class consonants. Okay,คอ ควาย plus sara. Repeat after me, คอ งองู plus sara. Speak after me, งอ Okay. ทอทหาร ทอทหาร plus sara. You can speak after me, ทอ. Okay, very good. And again, the same three. คอ ควาย plusคอ คอ. Okay. งองู again.งอ. And ทอทหาร again.ทอ. Great. Okay, you can practice this on your own however you like, then continuing watching this lesson. Okay, some of you, as I already mentioned before, may now think, oh, wait a minute, this vowel appears to be used in two different ways. So actually that's true. First of all, as we've learned before, it is, of course, the middle class ang, the ang consonant, which is written exactly the same way, and we've learned this in one of the first lessons, I suppose, within the middle class group. Anyway, ang, which means bowl. Okay, but then now in this lesson we have sara, the vowel, and it is actually true that this is either a consonant of the middle class group, ang, or it's the sara vowel. And in one of the first lessons we've learned how to combine, consonants and vowels. So in this case, if we combine the ang consonant with the long a vowel, it results in the syllable a. So the ang consonant doesn't have a real sound of its own. So it's just basically used whenever a syllable starts with a vowel. So the syllable in black here on the screen reads and not something like or something like that. Okay. Now, let's see how it is when we combine the ang with the actual vowel that we have here. It results in this syllable, which is read or spoken or pronounced as simply and you can see the same thing to the right on the screen in the card where the vowel is introduced. Below in the writing it says sara. So at the end of the writing you can see these two characters after each other. The first one is the consonant ang, and the second one is the long vowel a. So basically, double is spoken simply as a. Okay. Now, with that in mind, we actually want to now go into the lesson. But before we do that, let's see an example of how this is used in Thai writing. So, on this picture, you have a bunch of writing, a bunch of text. But in the blue part on the bottom, you can see that the appears after each other. So in this case, we have exactly the situation where we have the sara following the ang consonant, and then there is a final sonorant, the ma, which we already learned within this course also. So you can read the syllable in the red circle, meaning ang plus sara plus ma leads to simply because you've already watched, I hope, the lesson in this course on final sonorants, syllable final sonorants, or however it's called. Okay, let's continue. Examples of different representations. Sorry, it's not very chat. It's not really, very, well, you can see the pixels. Anyway, these are different representations of the of the sara sorry, or also, of course, of the ang consonant, because they're used exactly the same way, or also written exactly the same way. Also, by the way, if you type on a keyboard on a computer or something, the ang consonant and the vowel is exactly the same, the same the key that you hit. Okay. Now here we have a text fragment where you can find different sara'as within the text. So in the first line we have 2 and we have 1 in the second line. So as you can see, or maybe you cannot see, but the vowel always appears in the middle of a syllable. So the first 2 on top we have rong and dong. So 2 syllables basically incorporating the long vowel in between. And in the second one we have ton, etc. And therefore you can always see that whenever the is at the initial position of a syllable, it is, however, the consonant ang and not the vowel. Okay, so the ones in blue are actually consonants and not vowels. I hope that makes sense to you guys here. Okay, let's continue. A little exercise here. In this text fragment, try writing, and in this fragment, try to find the sara so the vowel. Make sure you only focus on the vowel within syllables if you are able to see that, the syllables already, or well, just try to distinguish, is it actually an vowel or is it the ang consonant? Okay, but this should be fairly easy. Then pause the video here, and before you continue watching, just make sure that you've actually solved the exercise. It's for your own practicing sake, and then continue watching. Okay, in the first part, in the writing, we have different vowels. So, gone here right at the beginning. ที่เรากลับบ้าน ตอน in the first line again. ครอบ in the expression ครอบครัว ทุกคนดีใจมาก. And in the second line, ออก. And here we have actually the situation where we have the ang consonant followed by sara the vowel. So here we have the 2 after each other, and whenever these appear as a couple, it's always the second, which is the vowel, of course, because the position of the vowel, as you can see on the card to the top right, is after the consonant it belongs to. Because of the stress mark, you can see where the consonant is put. So also in the writing below on the card, the very last ang is the vowel and the first one is the consonant, as I've told you before. So also here, the second one is the vowel. Then we have other ones in the word ตอนเช้า in the morning, and at the end ข้างนอก บ้าน there นอก okay. These are the ones in the text above, and then we have one in the text below. Okay, and also here in the second line to the very end, the one which is within the quotes, you can see that the first character within the quotes to the end of the second line is an ang consonant, because it's at the very beginning of the syllable. So this syllable would read as e, because we have the ang consonant and the sara-i on top of it. Okay, but that, of course, you already know that. Now, there is another one. Okay, I forgot. Also an vowel in the second line. Okay, now if you want to practice this, of course, and also practice listening comprehension a little bit, go to thailanguageprogram.com and access the exercise materials section where you can download the exercise material for this particular lesson and for all the other lessons that were already introduced to you dealing with different Thai letters, be it consonants of whatever class or be it vowels. Okay, on Thai language program you will be given a chance to do the multiple exercises only focusing with the sara-a or the a vowel in Thai language. And then if you liked it, of course you can continue by either going to the next lesson following the playlist, which will build on each other, of course the playlist Thai letters on YouTube, or you can also, just hop on to the next long vowel, which will be the vowel e, as you can see by clicking on the button here. So vowel e or sara e that will be introduced within the next lesson. Okay. Thank you for your thumbs up and thank you for liking and sharing my lessons, and of course I would be very happy if you learned something with my lessons and also if you could apply your knowledge within the exercise section. โอเคขอบคุณนะครับที่ใช้รายการรู้ดีครับแล้วหวังว่าเราจะเจอกันอีกในบทเรียนต่อไปนี้ครับสวัสดีครับ